What's up, Pan Dudes? And butterflies in the sky, Peter Von Panda here. Hey, bought some watches. Just haven't had a chance to show them to you. This is a Fanmis Roman numeral display watch. Digital display? Analog display? I don't even know. It's wrapped in plastic. Let's open it up. You know I love my cheap Fanmis watches. This is certainly not my first, but it is always the most exciting one because it's new. And comes just like this, so don't expect a lot of luxury packaging. And look at this, man. It's gold toned. As I say, toned, because I'm sure it's not gold. So obviously it's analog. Let's see. Plastic on the front, plastic all around. You know, it's kind of nice. I guess there's a lot of very inexpensive watches, which this one is, that don't come packaged well. And I'm always impressed, I think, with these Fanmis watches. They come packed like it's an Egyptian pharaoh being transported, because they have so much stuff, and you would think, oh, you know, inexpensive watches, they'll just come however we want to send them. But, you know, I've seen much more expensive watches come with less packaging. And in fact, I don't even see where the seam is on this one, so it'll be a little hard to get it off. So got it all unwrapped here. It is gold toned. It's you know, I probably can't tell you all that much about it. It even has a little tab in here to keep it from running, but it is running already. You know, it's metal. The finish on it, like a lot of cheap watches, is, you know, okay. It's actually not as bad as I think. You know, the side here where it's really flat doesn't have a lot of wavy marks in it or anything. My fingerprints there, but you know, it does have a lot of shine. And I guess you could think, you know, it might be a little hard to tell in the lighting that I have here, but it is a bright yellow gold. I mean, it doesn't scream to me like that kind of crappy matte finished gold-ish yellowish paint. You know, at a glance, it would look like maybe real gold. It's kind of like trumpet brass colored a little bit. It has this plastic, maybe ceramic or something. I don't know if it's really ceramic, but it's black. Middle section on the watch band, which kind of matches the black dial. Really deep bezel there with minute markings, minute hash marks, as well as the every 5 minute marking marked. Geneva is what it says there. Doesn't say Swiss, just says Geneva, like Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. And then Roman numerals, as the package suggested. You know, everything is just pressed into the dial and then, you know, plated. There's nothing applied about it. It might be a little hard to see, but, you know, those hour markers that look like they have lume on them are just dial impressions. The subdials here are just part of the dial, again, pressed in and painted. You know, kind of like a nice label on a kind of high-end bottle of whiskey or something like that. You know, pretty standard hands here, and a ticking second hand. You know, an all gold tone. You know, it doesn't look bad. If this were a really high-end watch, which you won't confuse it for being a high-end watch, but as soon as you touch it and pick it up, it's got a little bit of a, you know, a lot of looseness to the, you know, the individual links. And you know, right now I'm putting on my wrist, and I wear about a 7.5 inch band, and you know, I don't know this is something you want to adjust. And you can see here that band has a little wiggle in it too. You know, again, the tolerances aren't fantastic, but this watch is about where I'd wear it. So if you've got a bigger wrist than mine, tough luck, because there aren't any other links in here. And if your wrist is smaller, you can probably punch out these links yourself. But for $10 shipped to your door, it does come with a you know, one of these standard deployment clasps, etc., etc. Now, the pushers here do go in, but they're fake because, like I said, those subdials are fake. You know, they don't do anything. But if you really like the gold and black color, and you're looking for a watch that you can beat around, check out this Fanmis. You know, this is, if this were a really high-end and expensive watch in this style, I definitely could see like President Trump wearing something like this. But until then, you can put it on your risk at a bargain basement price. So check it out. I'll put a link in the description. But when you want to go old school blingy, the Fanmis Roman numeral watch is going to be your pal. Peter Von Panda. Out!